Can't stand still cause the world will move without you. Can't stand still cause the world will move without you.
What's up? This is Devon Trish with Team Motivation TV, and we have another show for you. We have the homeboy Drake in the building, and we're talking with him today. What's up, Drake? Welcome to the show. Welcome to Team Motivation TV. My first question, man, tell us who's Drake. Tell us a little bit about you.
I'm 26, working as hard as I possibly can with my friends that I grew up with, making my family happy. You know, I'm so sick of people saying that I'm like lonely and emotional and like associating me with this like longing for a woman.
The sad guy.
Yeah, I hate that, man. It bothers me so much because I don't make I do make music that makes you feel something, but I just don't like. I'm actually not that guy in real life. I'm very happy, I'm not content by any means. I mean, I want to keep working, but I'm a happy person. I'm very excited. My life is constantly exciting. It's not some sad, depressing story. So. As far as the soundscapes go, that's just the music that I choose to make, man. I make my music strictly for the purpose of like driving at nighttime. That's what I make my music.
Do you feel like confrontation goes hand in hand in the genre of rap?
I believe so, yeah. Competition is inherent in the art form. Confrontation just kind of comes with the territory. And there's something to be said for the fact that a lot of people talk that talk and just do it because that's what hip hop is about. Well, I'm going to talk and I'm going to talk like I'm the biggest dog, but I'm not. I'm actually the one guy, the young guy that can really step up to the plate and talk my game, and I check out. If you choose to go and research, I check out.
Everybody's saying that you grew up in a predominantly white neighborhood. Was there any kind of struggle, coming up as a mixed child in that environment?
This is another thing that really bothers me too. I didn't grow up in a white neighborhood. I grew up on Weston Road. I went to Weston Collegiate. I went to CR, and I went to Weston Memorial. I went to Weston Collegiate for summer school, which is bad because that means I failed. But I grew up like on Weston Road for a lot of my life, and I only moved to Forest Hill because my mother is an incredible woman who was willing to live far beyond her means for the sake of her family. We rented someone's basement and the first floor. I didn't have some mansion. I wasn't, I grew up with a mother that was deep in debt because she wanted the best for her family. So, being biracial was obviously tougher in Forest Hill than it was, in the west end of the city. But I sort of made friends as I could, and I had a tough time. Definitely had a tough time. I think I really started to find myself when I switched over and when I got on Degrassi. I mean, I'll never forget the day I got the phone call that I didn't have to go back to Forest Hill for another year of high school, but I had to start high school all over again because I was going to Vaughn Road program for kids with outside commitments. I didn't even care about doing the 9th grade over again. I was just ready to leave there.
So at that point, did you know what you wanted to do more? Did you want to become an actor or a rapper full time?
Yeah, I knew right away, and it had a lot to do with the process of acting. It's just so dependent on so many other things other than yourself. It takes a long time for you to actually get on set and do what you love. You gotta find an agent. Your agent has to be good. He has to get you, or he or she has to get you auditions. Then you gotta go to the auditions. Then you gotta get a call back. Then there's, the project has to get greenlit and this, that, and the third. It's just so many things
you're right. It's a long process
that have to happen before you get to do what you love. And with music, thank God I found 40, and we became, the most self-contained operation you could possibly ask for.
Right, so y'all pretty much a one-stop shop.
Exactly.
What I notice about you is you have a sense of humor. I notice different memes and things like that people have been posting, and I noticed that you repost some of them.
Things could be so much worse. Like, it's like those things to me, like I'm able to laugh, first of all. Like I don't take myself too serious enough to the point that it's like, when something's funny, I'm all about funny. I'll laugh at anything, like for real. I love to laugh. So even if it's at the expense of myself, I mean, like, I understand what Instagram and the internet and all that has become. Any image of you that's like remotely just slightly off a bit, they're gonna like capitalize on it. You know what I mean? Like,
what would you say the best part of your career has been?
I've said this before in interviews, but like, man, I get to wake up every day and be myself. I don't wake up. I'm not sitting here waiting for somebody to be like, man, I hope they don't find out how old I really am, or like, oh, I hope that picture from 9 years ago doesn't come out, because that'd be terrible. Like, it's just, I'm good. Like, everything's out in the open. Like, yep, I was on Degrassi. I've worn mad, yes, I wear sweaters. Yes, I wore a throwback Dada outfit, and it was crazy.
Well, there you have it. Once again, shout out to Drake for stopping by Team Motivation TV. And until next week, peace.